Hey, what's up, Cara? Quick demo video for you for your Desert Wanderer by KR Sabers. I am literally hours away from catching a flight and going on vacation, but I thought that I really tried to squeeze this in so you wouldn't have to wait until I got back because I won't be back for a week. So I was able to complete it. It's got everything that you wanted, so installed with a Proffie. It's got the copper colored chassis that I'll show you here in a second. A 2-button setup. This greebly right here is your activation, and this big greebly in the back is going to be your auxiliary. You've got the stock V2 MPXLs in here for your NeoPixel connector, and of course I've got the emitter on here for the blade depth, but the display, but the one for display is in your box, and I'll make sure it stays in there, right? So you get 2 of those. To get to the chassis, you just want to unscrew the pommel. You don't want to unscrew the booster section. All right, so unscrew the pommel here. Also on your pommel, I put the display backing in the box, and I put this vented one on for sound so that, you know, we could test this out and sound good. If we can get that to focus, there you go. So the other one will be packed up in your box. All right, so you see this here. This is your chassis. You just go ahead and pull it right out. This does have a 28mm KR Sabers speaker in it. You've got your little switch PCB here that comes with the kit that I incorporate into the chassis. You've got your Proffie board here, easy access to both your SD card and your micro USB. You have a removable battery setup. All right, so removable battery right here. This is the battery that came with your kit. You also requested 3 things for the chassis. One, you wanted a copper color, so we've got the copper color here. You wanted the Jedi symbol somewhere on it, so I chose to put it right here, right above the kill switch that you also asked me to incorporate that I don't normally. So you've got your kill switch right here, so we can just go ahead and flip this on.
Hello there.
Just like that. I got all the fonts on here that you had on your SD card. I made a config, loaded it onto the onto the Proffie, obviously, and then put a copy of the config file on your SD card. All right, so when putting the chassis into the Saber, you want to make sure that you line up this groove right here with your switches. All right, so we'll just throw that in, just like, and it should slide right in if you have those lined up. All right, slide it in, push it in all the way. We'll come over here and we'll put our pommel on. You can lock this pommel down nice and tight because it is what actually engages the chassis into the pin system that's up here in the grenade section so that everything lights up. All right, so come over here and hit activation. The Saber is very loud. It sounds very good. Nice snare swing. Auxiliary back here. All right. I don't know if I showed you that. I'm sure I did, but all your LEDs are firing up like they should. Now you can tap the power to turn it off, or you can do twist off, just like that. We're going to throw a blade in here. This does take a 1-inch diameter NeoPixel blade. You've got 3 blade retention screws. For the sake of this demo, I'm just going to use 1 because I'm not going to swing it around too crazy. Depending on how you plan on using it, though, you will want to use all 3, and they're located evenly right under the emitter cup. Okay, you can almost see them there, here, and 1 more. All right, but we got that blade in. Now, Blaster Bolt Reflex is just tapping on the auxiliary. If you want blade lockup, hold down auxiliary and hit the Saber. Blade lockup right there. Whoops. Blade lockup right there, and trading sound fonts is just tapping on the auxiliary.
Have you come to destroy me, Obiwan?
This one is the rematch Vader portion of Kyberphonics Rematch Bundle.
This time, let go your conscious self and act on instinct.
Runs font number 3.
Ben? Ben Kenobi?
This is the unlight stable. This was the only one that you requested a certain color, so you wanted a light blue unstable, so that's what you got here. Let's do another one.
Now this is pod racing.
The F1 Racer font, I feel like a yellow unstable blade goes really well with this, so that's what I put on for this one. One thing I forgot to mention is soundtracks. So to play a soundtrack on each of your fonts, it's a long press on the power. And the Sabers off. And the same thing to turn off. It's a long press to turn off as well.
The negotiator, General Kenobi.
Hello there.
You underestimate my power!
Chosen One, villain, the villain portion of the Chosen One from K-Sith.
Master Skywalker, there are too many of them. What are we going to do?
Amazing.
It's just Ben these days.
This is the Ben portion of the rematch bundle. And I think
Have you come to destroy me,
we're back at the
Obiwan?
beginning. So we'll go ahead and we'll take the blade out. I put all the fonts on there that you sent. I believe you sent 8 of them. And then you also had a text file on the SD card about what order you wanted them in. So I made sure they were in that order as well. All right, but when we're all done, we'll come back over here and unscrew the pommel again. We'll pull our chassis straight out, and I'll show you that the kill switch works. So we'll come over here and hit our activation button right here. And then come over here and flip the switch, and it kills everything just like it should. All right, so that is basically your Desert Wanderer. Let me know if you have any questions. If not, I am going to pack this up now and get you a tracking number. And my wife is going to be kind enough to take this to the post office for me tomorrow. Okay? Thank you.